Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's a girl IJ. So like you already know, we started a series on narcissism, how to know a narcissist. I don't know, it's so hard for me to pronounce this name, so just bear with me however it's coming up on my mouth. Like how to know a narcissist girl, and how to spot them. So I made a video talk about like 5 traits of a narcissist person. So today I want to tell you some behaviors of a narcissist female. So she could be your girlfriend, she could be the girl you're crushing on, she could be the girl you're talking to, she could be your wife. So just let me know in the comment section if you can relate to any of this. And I mean, if it's still a fresh relationship, I advise you that you leave. Now, first of all, let me just talk about narcissism in general. Now, in case of people who don't know this, I think you can also make research. But narcissism has to do with people having some kind of sense of importance in your life. Like they feel like they are too important to you, and like they need you to see them that way in your life. Like it's a mental disorder, honestly. It's a personality disorder, not a mental disorder. So it's a personality, disorder. It's been also diagnosed in hospitals. So like the aim of this video is not for you to start judging people, but like if you think anybody is behaving this way and she's your girlfriend, I mean, you should talk to her, or recommend her to read books, or so that she can come to terms that maybe she might have this personality disorder and she can go see a doctor. So that being said, I wrote down a few things so that I don't miss anyone. So today, let me tell you some behaviors of a narcissist female, of a narcissist girlfriend, and all of that. Now, this very first one is very obvious, and I'm starting with this because I grew up knowing a lot of people like this, and excuse me, just thinking about it now is it's kind of funny because I mean back then we didn't have I did not know the name or how to describe this, but I just knew it was very bad, like when I was in university. So if you know a girl who is used to having a lot of female friends, but they're always beneath her. So she's always like the queen bee of that group. So whenever she's getting a new friend, it's always a new friend that she's finer than, or more classier than, or smarter than. Always a female friend that will always be beneath her. So that those female friends keeps feeding her ego because they know she's the important person in their group. So perhaps she's driving a car, so she wants to always have friends who are not driving, so that everybody's always asking for her help. Please drop me here. Please drop me here. Please help me. Please help me. A lot of female friends are like this. So if you're talking to a girl and you're dating this girl, and I mean, you keep seeing that all her friends, I mean, you will always just pick her over all her friends, and she's the one going for those type of friendship. And when people who are like her, maybe like on her level, tries to be friends with her, she doesn't want to be friends with them. Like she doesn't want to be friends with people who are on her level, or people who like look finer than her, or higher than her, because I mean those people are not going to give her the kind of admiration and kind of attention that she wants. But when she's with these lower people, they feed her egos and they make her feel more confident, because now she's looking down on people and people are looking up to her. So she feels, I mean, big about herself, and she will always make sure that all her friends are beneath her. And whenever you try to like match up her energy, or try to grow, make your own money and all of that, she cuts you off, or she finds you as I don't know, like a bad person. So if you're with a female and you notice this, it is a very big behavior, or it's a very big trait of a narcissist girl. The second sign of a narcissistic girl is you can't be cooler than them. Like you can't be cooler than them. So as a boyfriend, it is even an issue for them. So let's say you just started dating them, and I mean you guys go out to hang out with some of your friends. She might not even know these people, but you're in a group with them, all right, and she's there with you. So I mean you look like the cool one, and people are like seeing you as, oh, you're cool. People are giving you attention, and they're not giving attention to her. She acts in one of the most stupid what am I saying? She begins to look for a way to pull you down. So people are perhaps admiring you, how fine you are, how your hair is nice, how your clothes matches with your shoe, and out of nowhere she's like, shoe that you borrowed from your friend. And then she laughs about it like it's just casual. Like seriously, just saying something to make people look at you funny, to make people mock you, especially when you're kind of getting the attention that she's craving for. Because one thing about narcissist people is they crave for attention. You cannot be cooler than them. So if you're in a crowd and she's feeling like, I mean, you're looking cool in front of everybody, and she's not, she tries to pull down the attention from you and draw it to herself, or draw it to somebody else. She doesn't mind, but you can't be cooler than her. And yes, I've also seen this in a lot of people that I used to know, and then also like I didn't also used to understand what it meant. And since I'm not someone who's aggressive, and I'm also not someone who will easily, feel ashamed or something. Like I always just look for something to cover it up and just continue with my life. And I guess that's why they never actually had an impact on me. But thinking about it now, it's just so sad that they had such dirty or ill behavior as, being my female friend. So these people can just be your female friends, and they could be your lovers. So if they are your lovers, you need to let them know that this is an uncool behavior. And I mean, the best way is to call them out, because a lot of times they cannot take what they are giving. So when they do something like that and you give them back as they hot, like Nigerians will do, a lot of them cannot handle that heat. A lot of them will try to become a big issue for them. So if you have a female friend who's always behaving this way, whenever you're cool, she tries to make you see yourself less, or tries to point out your faults so that people can mock you and not see you as the cool person that they were seeing you as, then this is a terrible behavior, and this is a huge sign that they could be narcissists. Another huge sign for you to look out for is a lot of them cannot take criticism. Yes, you know how they're always trying to point out your fault. They cannot take it when you point out their own fault. All right. Now, a narcissist person will normally look at you and say, "Oh, this top really looks nice on you. It really looks nice on your skin," but actually, it makes your neck look big, like, or it makes you look fat. Like the color looks nice on you, but it makes you look fat. They always want to tell you something to make you feel less about yourself. And once you give in and say, "Oh, really? It makes me look fat. Oh my god!" And I was thinking about it too. They have won. All right, they have won. But when you say, "Oh, it's cool, I'm fat anyway," so like, or look, makes me look fat. How? Maybe it's your eyes, but to me, it looks perfectly fine. They feel bad about what they've said. Not that they feel bad, but then they are crazy that they didn't drive you crazy, because their intention is always to drive you crazy to make you uncomfortable. Now, why they cannot take criticism is the moment you tell them exactly the same thing, and it could even be a genuine thing you're telling them. Like for them, most times they don't tell you because it's true. They tell you because they want to make you feel less of yourself. But when you're giving them an honest criticism, like they have honest, like what they call it, they call it something criticism that, like, it's not a bad one. So let me know in the comment section, because I cannot remember it now. All right, so they tell you this, they give you this honest, you give them this honest criticism, like you try to help them understand that, no, if you do it this way, it will be better, and you're saying it honestly, not to make them feel less about themselves. But they can't handle it. They make a fuse about it. They start arguing. They don't want to take it, because normally that's what they do to people. So they know that they are trying to create pain when they do that to you. So when you do that to them, they feel like you're also trying to create pain for them. So they cannot take what they are giving to you. Like Igbos will say in Nigeria, "Obu man ekwe magafi anazu." Like a man that kills with knife will not allow someone holding a knife to go behind him. So a man that kills with gun will not allow someone walk behind him holding a gun. So he's definitely going to be looking over his shoulders. So when you're trying to give them back what they're giving to you, they're not going to want to take it, because they feel like you're trying to, make them feel less about themselves, because that's exactly what they do to you. So when you notice that you have people who are like this around you, people in your life, especially when you're giving just an honest criticism, they take it too far. They get too angry. So that could even break the friendship, or even mess up the relationship, because you're trying to give them an honest opinion, but they see it like you are attacking them, because that's exactly what they do. So a lot of them cannot take honest criticism. It's a big deal for them, and they cannot handle it. Another way to know that, that girl is a narcissist person, is they feel that money equals power. And yes, we know money kind of equals power, because like when you have money, a lot of people respect you, fear you, all of that. That's understandable. But the issue with narcissist females is they try as much as possible to give that fake impression that they have money, that they are comfortable, so that they want you to see them like they have money, and so that you can respect them, because in their brain, money equals power. And a lot of times they are broke. A lot of times they don't have money. So what they do is that little money they have, they try to fake it until they make it, so that when you look at them, you think that they are a big deal. Excuse me. So they will probably spend that money on, expensive trips. They'll spend that money on expensive brands, go to expensive places, just so that when they are talking to you, they can say, "Oh, I went here, or I bought this, I bought that," and their bank account is zero. Okay, they are living from paycheck to paycheck. So sometimes they're even living on borrowed money until the next paycheck comes in. All right, but because they feel like money equals power, they will drain themselves. And if you're in a relationship with them, they will drain you also, because they need to get that expensive stuff so that the society can think they are rich people, because they want people to see them like they are rich people, not because they are rich people. They want people to perceive them as rich, because in their mind they think wealth money equals power. Give them a sense of power, of control over other people, and that's exactly what narcissist people wants to do. They want to have total control over other people, so they try as much as possible to make use that money to make it look like they have everything they have everybody under their control because they have money. That's why, like I said, they always go for people who are lesser than them, so that you see them as a very big important people in your life. Perhaps you might even be richer than them if you look deeply. Some of them, honestly, a lot of these people you see on social media, let's not even go there. But like, yes, that's one huge trait of a narcissist female. And the last one I'm going to talk about, and this is very, very important actually, a lot of narcissist female love to break up relationships. Yes, a lot of them love to break up relationship. They always look for, like, once your relationship is cool and you're around them, especially if they don't have a relationship or they don't have a cool relationship like you, they try to break up your relationship. They try to say things or try to plant doubts in your relationship so that you start having issues. A lot of these females are the ones that will come and say your boyfriend did this when they are not sure your boyfriend did it, or come to say your girlfriend did it when they're not sure your girlfriend did it. They're the kind of people also that will use your past and go and talk to your current boyfriend about, like, they will go to your current boyfriend and tell your current boyfriend, you know, this girl did like 4 abortions, or like, I mean, her ex, she's left with her ex's brother, so just be careful with your brothers, or don't let your brothers come to the house, because I'm just telling you, I mean, it's in the past, though. I mean, I'm not saying she's going to do it, but I'm just trying to let you know what she did before. So just be careful. Like, don't allow your friends, your brothers to come to the house because she slept with her ex's brother. Like, you know, that kind of stuff. They love to break up relationships, and then they will clean their mouth and act like they did nothing like that. A lot of females are like, not a lot, but when it comes to narcissism, 30% of females are narcissists and 70% actually are male. But like those 30% that are narcissistic people, all right, those people are very crazy, and honestly you need to be very careful. So if a female comes to tell you shit about your relationship, I don't think you should start jumping into conclusion. Go check out yourself, go verify yourself, talk to your girlfriend and find out if it's just a wicked person trying to come between the both of you. And if it's truly in her past, it's okay to find out the circumstances that led to whatever happened in the past. Plus, it's her past. If she no longer lives there, and if it's something that is not a big deal that you can, let go, let it go, and just know that this female is trying to do that to you. And if she's in your relationship, or if she's your girlfriend and she's wanting to, break up your relationship with your parents, with your brothers, your sisters, your friends, she's trying to, instigate things and make you guys have issues just so that she can have you all to herself. You should be very careful, because a relationship is relationship. So it could be with your parents, it could be with your siblings, it could be with your uncles and all of that. So you need to be very, very careful. If you have a female who tries to instigate stuff just to cause issues in relationships around you, she's narcissist, and you just should be very careful. All right, so these are the few things I'm going to tell you today. And remember, this is a series and we are coming up with more videos in this week, so make sure you don't miss out anyone. I will see you next time. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you've had any experiences like this, I will be more than happy to read your story in the comment section. As always, you can send me, I always speak so fast. As always, you can send me emails and also follow me on Instagram. I love it when you guys follow me and let me know in my, in my DMs that, you're coming from YouTube. I'll be more than happy to respond to you all. So keep living life, keep being champs, and bye for now. Mwah!